start with the hour hand. As I mentioned, hour hand is also known as shorthand. So in the hour hand, usually when the hour hand completes the one round of the clock, it is said that it covers 12 hours. In the clock, when the hour hand completes the entire round of the clock, it is said that it covers the 12 hours and it covers the 360 degree. If we talk in terms of degree, then for the hour hand it is said that for the 12 hours, or we can say for one round of the clock, it covers 360 degree. Suppose someone asks that in 1 hour how many degree the hour hand completes or the hour hand covers. So let's see, in 1 hour, how many degrees? Simple, just cross multiplication. So in 1 hour it covers 360 divided by 12. So it is said as 30 degree per hour. So the hour hand covers 30 degree in 1 hour. Suppose someone asks in a minute how much degree the hour hand covers. So let's divide the hour into minutes. 1 hour is equals to 60 minutes. 1 hour is equals to 60 minutes. So let's say instead of 1 hour, let us write 60 minutes. So 60 minutes is equals to 30 degree. So 1 minute is equals to 30 by 60, which is also, by simplification we can say that 1 by 2 degree per minute. This is for the hour end, not the minute end, for the hour end. So for the hour end, 1 hour covers 30 degree and the 1 minute covers 1 by 2 degree per minute. So these 2 degrees are important to remember for solving the aptitude questions. Let's see the same thing for the minute hand. When the minute hand completes one round of the clock, it is said that it covers 1 hour, or we can say 60 minutes. Suppose this is a clock. From here, this is a minute hand. From here, it covers the entire circle, entire round and comes back here. So it covers 1 hour, or we can say 60 minutes for the minute hand. So minute hand is also known as the longer hand or longest hand, as we discussed. For the minute hand, 60 minutes is equals to 360 degree because it covers the one entire round of the clock. So it covers a 360 degree. So 60 minutes is equals to 360 degree. But suppose we have to find for 1 minute. So 1 minute is equals to, what is the answer? Simply cross multiplication. So answer will be 360 degree divided by 60. By simplification, we can say it covers 6 degree per minute. This is for the minute hand. For the hour hand, it was 30 degree per hour, and for the minute hand it is 6 degree per minute. These are the few important degrees which we have to remember for solving the aptitude questions. For the seconds hand, it is 1 minute is equals to 60 second is equals to 1 complete round of the clock. So we can say 1 round. when the seconds hand completes the entire round of the clock, it is said to be, it covers 1 minute or the 60 seconds. Now we have to see some important key points which we should remember while solving the question based on the clocks. There are some few important key points which one should remember to solve the question regarding the clock. The first key point is the relative speed. This is the most important thing. Relative speed between the hour hand and the minute hand. In many questions, in many aptitude questions, usually relative speed is used while solving those questions. So, how we will find the relative speed? I'll show you. Relative speed between hour hand and the minute hand. Hour hand and the minute hand. So, is equals to, I hope you guys remembered the degrees. For the hour hand, it was half degree per minute and 30 degree per hour. Remember, for the hour hand, it was 30 degree per hour and half degree per minute. But for the minute hand, it was 6 degree per minute. So, for finding the relative speed, let's start by, we have to subtract the minute 6 degree minus half degree for finding the relative speed between hour hand and the minute hand. By solving this, 6 to the 12 minus 1, 11. So we will get 11 by 2 degree per minute. We are finding the relative speed in minutes. So in minute. This is important. 11 by 2 degree per minute is the relative speed between the hour hand and the minute hand. The second point, key important point to remember is, in single hour, in only 1 hour, both hands coincide. Which both hands? Both hands, that is the hour hand and the minute hands of the clock, both coincide in 1 hour. So if in an hour both hands coincide, so if we can say that in 12 hours when a clock completes the entire circle, so in 12 hours it should coincide in the one round, in the 12 hours, the minute hand and the minute hand and the hour hand should coincide by 12 times. But no, this is not the case. The hour hand and the minute hand coincide 11 times. Remember, hour hand and minute hands coincide 11 times in one circle or between or in 12 hours of cycle. Why? Because there is a reason. Because between 11 a.m. and 1 p.m. Remember this thing. Between 11 a.m. and 1 p.m. the hour hand and the minute hand coincide only once. That is at 12 noon. Between 11 and 1, the hour hand only coincide, the hour hand and the minute hand only coincide at 12, not between 11, 12 and 12 and 1. So, because of this reason, the hour hand and the minute hands coincide only 11 times in 12 hours, or we can say while completing one round of the clock. One round of the clock. Yes. So the third point. The third important key point is the minute hand gains 55 minutes on the hour hand. Remember this thing. Third point is minute hand gains 55 minutes on the hour hand. 55 minutes on the hour hand. Between what? By completing one cycle, by completing one round of the clock, or we can say in 60 minutes or in 60 minutes. So, when the minute hand completes one round of the cycle from 12 till 12, during that duration, the minute hand gains 55 minutes on the hour hand while completing the one cycle of the clock. This thing should be remembered. One thing, when both hands, that is the minute hand and the clock hand, are in the straight line, opposite direction in the straight line, then they form the 180 degree. When the hour hand and the minute hand are forming the right angle or are at the 90 degree, then it is said that they are 15 minutes apart.